Hey guys, Jafar here. Understanding what trees to target and which ones to avoid will help you save time and gather more resources. We'll look at the type of trees, their yields and spawn locations, along with the stats on critical hits, best tools to use and the effects of wood gathering teas. Starting off with the woods category. Here we have the birch, oak, pine, beech, fir and dead tree. Overall, while within the woods biome, you'll want to look out for the large beech, large fir and dead tree as it will yield the highest amount of wood. Moving on, we have the desert. Here you can find the palm tree, which unfortunately doesn't offer the same amount of wood when compared to the other biomes. It's best to look out for the large palm tree, which offers a max of 900 wood. Next we have the snow biome. Here we can find once again the pine, fir and dead tree. Finding good trees to farm is easy within the snow, as it has less variation compared to the woods biome, with most of them providing the full 1000 wood. Finally, we have the other locations or items which provide us with wood. In the swamp biome we can find a single tree that offers 300 wood. This is a terrible location to farm within, as you'll only be getting 30% of what other trees could provide. The next items we can harvest are piles of driftwood and logs on the ground. These look like static world props and are harvested for smaller amounts of wood. However, each hit will yield more wood compared to trees, as it doesn't have a critical hit spot. The driftwood can be found on the beach and sand, while the log is found within wooded areas and the snow. The best one to find is the large pile of driftwood, which yields 350 wood. Now we have covered each tree and harvestable item. Let's have a look at an overview to stack each item against each other. Here we are highlighting the harvestables found within the woods biome, desert biome, snow biome, beach and swamp. Upon hitting a tree, you'll see a red cross appear on its trunk. This is the critical hit marker and will considerably speed up your farming. Each hit to the cross will cause it to reappear in a slightly moved position. Make sure to keep hitting the critical hit as you progressively get more yield per hit. If you miss a hit, you can simply return to hitting the cross to get back the yield you left off. You can see your tool's max wood yield from a tree by looking at its tree gather stats. Additionally, it's important to completely finish harvesting the tree, as the final hit will give you a massive bonus, and typically gives you 50% of the tree's total available wood. Here is a comparison between hitting the critical hit versus not hitting it. The critical hit will not collect you more wood, and is only there to speed things up. The best tool to use for farming wood is by far the chainsaw, yielding the tree's full available wood while only taking 4 to 6 seconds. For the chainsaw, you'll need to use low grade fuel to keep it running, with each tree taking around 2% off its durability. To start the chainsaw, you'll need to keep clicking right click. It may take a few tries as it can be random. Once started, you can refill it at any time, which won't cause you to go through the startup animation again. Here's a chart displaying the percentage of wood each tool collects from the tree's available amount, along with a chart displaying the time it takes to completely take it down while using the critical hits and not using critical hits. Based on this, here's the wood per minute for each tool based on their critical hit farm time. If you'd like an in-depth guide on teas, I have a dedicated video that goes through each one and its stats. However, let's have a look at the wood gathering teas to see how they can help improve our wood yield. There are 3 tiers of tea that exist called basic, advanced and pure tea. Here are the percentage gains for drinking each tier of tea, with each one lasting a total of 30 minutes. Basically, if you were to farm a typical 5,000 wood worth of trees with the pure tea active, you'll now come home with 15,000 wood. Now, next time you head out farming, you can pick the best trees to harvest so you can save time and return home with more wood. Essentially, the quicker you can get your wood and return to base, the less likely you'll be killed and need to farm all that wood again. Hopefully this video has helped you with understanding the best trees to harvest for each biome. Thanks guys for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.